And on that note, I'm Don.
And I'm Luke.
Yeah, and this is the History Channel's idea of a Civil War strategy game. It's called The Great Battles. It came out in 2003. It's not exactly historical. You'll notice the change history. It's actually kind of interesting. You can spawn in 1865 as the Confederates, try to change history that way. Not sure exactly how you're supposed to do that. In fact, it's actually impossible to complete this game normally. There is a territory in northern Florida that you cannot step foot in without crashing the game. So, we're going to fix that. We need to set it... you'll notice that there is a way to open up the borders, which we need to do.
Oh, right. Can't forget that.
Open borders and free-for-all.
Gotta do free-for-all or it's impossible to win.
It is not... It is quite possible to win free-for-all if you're lucky.
Oh, yeah, if you...
give us some more starting units.
Okay.
Let's go all the
max
way.
it out.
Max it out, yeah.
We don't need cash, do we?
In this alternative history, there is just... the United States is a hyper-militaristic society. Not like that would ever happen. And, everyone's just, divided into political strongholds, regardless of actual territory, mostly based on urban and rural lines. You'll notice the red stars.
All right.
We're going to want to take Florida.
So the most critical action in the game is clicking right here.
As the Union, you cannot take Florida. You have to have it from the beginning.
Okay, I think we really want this one as well.
Yeah.
And
we need that one just so we can, yeah.
And
All right, now put one in Middle Tennessee.
In here?
Yeah, just so we have that.
Okay.
And where do you want your doom stack?
I think we want it up here.
Okay, yeah, so just put everything else in there. Oh, and one outside. Maybe in southern Missouri. You have a musketeer left, so you've got time.
Yeah, we'll just cover our bases in case the game messes up.
Yeah. And place a general. Very important unit. Only unit that can attack. Everyone else can only defend.
Where to?
Okay.
And you cannot designate a musketeer to leave the general's doom stack. He takes everyone with him, always. So you need to have someone ready to follow him. Otherwise, you're going to leave yourself open to being counter-captured. Yeah, I didn't see that essay question, so I'm sorry.
Okay, so we are attacking them, but they are in a camp outside of the fort.
Yeah, that's strange. Fortunately, we're on a very well-fortified wall.
Okay, let's just shoot down at them.
Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. Well,
what if we go to this part that doesn't have a wall?
Yeah. The game, it's 2000. It's old.
No.
Oh. Well, that's distressing.
Okay, we'll go down then.
Sun Tzu, help me. What?
These guys.
Can you get them in the towers? No, it's not modeled for
Can
that.
we? No. All right,
No,
we'll just march over to this ramp over here.
March over there and just tear them up. There's got to be a way to shoot them from the ramparts. Why would they go through the trouble of modeling ramparts you can walk on if you can't shoot them from the ramparts?
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, at least you're protected. If you can't shoot them from up high,
Yeah, obviously they can't shoot
They can't
us.
shoot you. Like, the only people in trouble are those people you put on the ground. Okay, we were being facetious. Nope.
They can't shoot us.
You can't be shot. We were being facetious there.
Why?
Yeah,
oh my god.
There is no way. You can't. You got to go down. Get off your wall. Walls do not work. Walls do not work. Especially elevated walls with prepared firing positions. You'll just get shot.
I mean, I guess that's what we get for spawning in their fort.
Yeah, this is their fort. They prepared for this. They built it wrong as a joke.
Oh, we can shoot him.
So anyway, yeah, this is the caliber of gameplay you can expect from this game, and it's fine. When I was 2003, young, dumb, in high school, a history nerd, I would have been fine playing this game, but my computer couldn't handle it. My computer was very terrible. Only now I try to replay it, on a lark, nostalgia. Turns out the game's just broke always. We'll see some game-breaking things. The ramparts. That's kind of a funny little goof, but we'll break this game over our knee in due course. Now, do we want to keep the non-star Missouri, or do we want to move that little territory? We can merge the units if we want.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Yeah, it works as long as you're not attacking. I'm pretty sure, but you can split. Yeah.
Okay.
This is to make sure
we'll
that
split
you
in
don't
half.
leave territories undefended.
All
right. Now, there's nothing
Let's
really
just take
else.
some territory while we're at it.
Okay, that's fine. I would definitely leave some guys there so we can move in and take that red star. Because once you take all the muster points on the map, there's just no way for the enemy to win, so you win. It's actually the best way to win this game, because the longer this game goes on, more likely it is that the game's just going to eat itself. You need to get out of this game as fast as you can if you want to win.
The key to beating this game is to win before it breaks.
And you see they've moved the general, so they might be moving in to attack you. They shouldn't have too much to play with. They haven't... they have the entire north under control. That's fine. That's fine. We'll fix it. Just need to move General... It's not McClellan. McClellan would make too much sense. It's not the guy at Manassas either.
Did we have Burnsides? Was that one?
Burnside. Fredericksburg guy. Charge Marie's Heights. That's an idea. He is where we got the idea of sideburns, though, by the way. He made that popular.
All right, I'm just going to see if we can get the unit split to work.
As long as you're not attacking... Well, no, you attack.
Oh, no. So.
Okay. We're still learning. Hey, corn.
All right. We got a nice cornfield here.
You remember corn? That thing we used to plant before we couldn't? Because it kept raining and drowning? Well... okay, we can't shoot. All right, well,
let's just see if we can shoot through the corn.
Well, you can't see them.
No,
there's corn.
So let's just retreat and wait for them.
Yeah, that makes perfect. That is the key strategy in this game. Make them come to you. There's no bayonet charges. There's no Overwatch. This is not XCOM.
Okay, so you can walk through the corn.
You can walk through the corn, but
they're still not
can
shooting
we
us.
shoot? They can't shoot. They can't see us. They're in the corn. We can't shoot
we can't
them.
See them. You think we can shoot them if we're in the corn?
Yeah, let's go in the corn. We need to go in the corn, and okay, we still can't shoot them because there's corn. There's corn happening.
Okay. I guess we gotta retreat.
Yeah,
make sure they get out of the corn.
Yeah, you better get them out of the corn.
So
Okay,
let's
they're out of the
go down
corn.
this way somewhere.
All right. Do we really want to abandon the corn, though?
Well, I don't think we can beat them if they're still in the corn.
Yeah, that's true. We'll need to get them out of the corn. Gotta lure them outside their corn fortress. And yeah, as you can see, you get 2 movements per turn. One of them can be a fire. Both of them can be...
So, did they actually hit us?
Yeah, they shot the guy nearest to them, and
Wait.
you can shoot them.
Wait, we can shoot them
They
now?
have given away their position like the fools that they are. They have abandoned corn advantage.
This is submarine warfare now.
And apparently everyone can now shoot, regardless of range. Those are standard infantry, not riflemen.
Still can fire.
These are just musket guys, not the Henry rifles or Sharps rifles.
Is there still somebody alive?
There's a guy there. Yeah, you can't. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did it happen?
Yeah.
Did the game do its thing?
I think it did.
Well, let's just play through it.
All right, let's just
play through it.
Let's just stop.
Yeah. Okay, he's shooting. Okay, he still sees them.
Okay.
We can't shoot him though. He's been taken by the corn.
What if we move where it looked like we were shooting him at?
Okay, yeah. Maybe? I still can't quite get the magic pixel.
I think we might just have to retreat and give it another go.
I don't think he's gonna move. He's found his home. We're gonna have to go in there and get him. We're just gonna have to man up.
Wait, can we occupy the same space?
You shouldn't be able to, but it's gonna be a jumbled mess.
Because that's where his unit actually is, I think, is right here where both of those units are.
Yeah, he's astral projecting. But now that you're on his space, which is not his space, you know, I think we might be in an unwinnable match right now.
Yeah, I think we'll give it another turn, and we'll
Yeah,
see if...
but let's not waste men against this field of corn. All right, let's...
Oh no.
He didn't even shoot that time, I don't think.
Well, our guy didn't even move that last time we...
All right, try to move him out of the corn. Oh, God.
no.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Well,
it says he's
we
moving.
have spectral forces now, so... They've been taken by he who walks between the
the
rows.
children of the corn.
Yes, basically, quite literally.
That guy still works.
Yeah, they were men of fine northern caliber.
All right, I say we give this one up and
Yeah,
give it another
give
go.
up, and we don't need this territory.
We need to get our general out, though.
No, you can just go to a friendly province.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, next turn, you
Yeah,
wasted...
we'll just
Gentlemen, southern Minnesota is... It's been lost to the corn. We cannot attempt no landings there.
Oh,
Where are they?
where are we?
I think we're... Oh, you've got one guy.
All right, where are they?
11 guys.
I don't know where they are. Do they have anybody?
Well, it's impossible to retreat because you're being attacked, so...
Okay, let's just wait and see
Let's
if we
play
can
this out. Oh, there they are.
Okay. Wait,
Okay.
do they only have 2 people?
The general... Well, one of them must be the general.
I really thought we were going to get destroyed because we only have one guy, but if there's only 2 of them, we have a chance. All right.
You really don't have a chance.
This is 1 move. This
Yeah,
is
you
probably
got-
2 moves.
You'd need to survive for 10
No, we're going to kill him now.
turns.
We're going to kill him.
Okay. There's no corn here, I'm just saying.
All right, I think that's about right to
Yeah,
waste their 2 moves.
Yeah, they'd need to go around that barricade anyway, so... We
'Cause
got...
I think if I can get 2 shots without them getting a shot, I'll win.
one shot isn't a guaranteed kill, especially with just one guy with
Good
only a
point.
musket. But you can probably kill one. You got one. This guy's...
We got a chance.
Alright, he missed the first shot. Missed the second shot. Kill General. Kill him. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait.
He got you.
Oh.
So, the General is now about to attack Central Tennessee.
Oh, no. No, I thought he was going to add troops to himself, but he really just has
Nope.
one guy.
Basically, we just need to hold on to Western Tennessee until General Burnside can get down and conquer Mitch McConnell's home district.
Okay, so you think this will work if I'm not attacking?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just... Jesus Christ, 150.
I'm going to leave...
You're under take.
Oh, that's take.
Yeah,
Oh,
take.
oh,
You
oh.
need to leave...
We just
leave
need
5.
1, right? 5?
Leave 5.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
For the Union.
And move him... Yeah. Alright, that's your move. So just end turn.
Done.
Let's see if the general here is willing to risk another assault with just himself. Unless he reinforced himself, which he could do. There's plenty of Confederate units on the field.
Nope. He's
No,
going
they're
it
just-
alone.
They're just hoboing on the rail lines, which is what I'd do if we had railroads. We have an income of $425, but that's
Ready and
fine because
waiting.
we have a huge army, and we just need to take one territory.
All right, let's take Illinois.
Yeah, let's go to Garden of the Gods. Now, technically, Lincoln was a Whig before he was a Republican, you know.
Was he? I didn't know that.
Yep, he was a Whig. He actually came to our little corner of southern Indiana, which is where he grew up, to give a campaign speech. Did the game crash?
Oh, it might have.
It might have crashed.
Okay, hold on with us while we get this bad working.
Yeah.
So we remade the game, and we altered our strategy because we realized you only need to take 2 territories to win the game.
Yeah, and they're really close to each other. in Kentucky, Mitch McConnell's home district, and Western Tennessee. So this game could be very... yeah, don't click him.
Yeah, that would have been a mistake.
He's very important.
All right, so
let's go...
Can we go straight into Kentucky?
Yeah, let's take care of old Mitch here. And we're in their fort.
Once again, attacking. We get the fort.
Off the walls.
You think it'll let us get on the walls in this one?
It might. The game might glitch, and we might end up being consumed by the wall the way we were consumed by the corn.
Dude, I'm going to try to get up there.
All right, you're up there. They modeled it. You know, this doesn't have fortifications. Maybe you can shoot off this one. I'd still just, hold those guys in reserve so we can do this naturally on the ground level.
I mean, since it probably isn't going to work on the walls. We might as well set up for the real fight.
You can see their guns pointing over the concrete. I'm curious. Does this wall work?
Okay, will they get shot?
They'll probably get shot.
No?
But not this turn. If any of them survive. Okay, no. That would make too much sense. Okay, so we're just going to have to play it the old way. Let them come to us.
So we need to move back somewhere. They're going to actually shoot us.
The empty fort ruse, like, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Now, the strategy we're playing here of trying to end the war very, very quickly, there's a lot of counterfactuals out there. Like, what if the Union had done better at Bull Run? Would the war have just been wrapped up in 1861? A lot of ink has been spilled on that. But there's been some commentary on that by Grant himself, where he called into question whether you should even really think about that. After the war, after his 2 terms as president, he went on a world tour, just drinking his way across Europe and Siam like any good blooded American would. And he wound up, being invited to see Otto von Bismarck, who always wore a soldier's uniform, even though he was never really that much of a soldier, just a really good strategist. And he was, of course, a big Union fanboy, or at least a big Grant fanboy, like a lot of European leaders at the time. And he invited Grant over to talk strategy, and Grant just kind of showed up on his doorstep. Like, he was expecting, like, a full entourage, like, officials, trumpets blaring. Grant just shows up, draggled, drunk, and on the Imperial Palace of Germany. And they just talked the war for a little bit, like history nerds, which kind of they both were. And Bismarck decides to armchair general, like, what if you guys had just had a bigger army? Wouldn't the war have just been over? Why did you guys not invest that much in your army before the Civil War? And Grant entertained that notion a bit. He said, yeah, I guess we could have built a huge army before the Civil War, but you gotta understand, the officer corps that we had prior to the Civil War was very pro-Southern. In fact, the Southern military culture was so strong that any army that we built prior to the Civil War would likely have been Southern in sympathy. Even if many of them did join the Union, most of them, the bulk of the professional fighting men, would have been Southern sympathizers. What if the first Battle of Bull Run was fought between a bunch of hastily assembled New York conscripts and battle-hardened, professionally drilled Confederates? Maybe the war would have been very short, but
not quite the way we wanted it to.
As far as now, there's not really a whole lot. Once the war actually gets going, once there is an Army of the Potomac fighting for the Union cause, there's very little chance of a Confederate victory. Like, they dream about, attracting European support. That was very unlikely. As far as Southern victory shenanigans go, that's basically the most feasible idea I've heard, and it's straight from Grant himself, so I put a lot of stock into that. As far as I put stock in any alt history mode anyway. But Grant also noted that if the war had ended in 1861, it's very likely that slavery would have been allowed to continue as a negotiated compromise. And he saw that as ridiculous, that slavery had to be stamped out completely. He agreed with the radical Republicans 100%. The Southern culture, the Southern way of life had to be stamped out, completely reoriented. And that had to be done through complete unconditional surrender. A decisive victory, a short war wouldn't have accomplished that.
Where
But,
to?
you know, that's real history. Let's see what happens when the Civil War happens like this.
When we're encircled, we just need to attack the right place for
Yeah,
victory.
Yeah, when all of the Union soldiers... They started,
they actually had the fort
They
this time.
had their own fort, but they were wisely abandoning it. Don't you just hate it when the computer knows things you don't know about its own bugs?
Right.
Like they always go for the corn because they know what the power the corn has. They know to give proper homage to he who walks between the rows.
They know not to stand on the ramparts because that's just a death trap.
It's a death trap. You'll spend all your turns trying to get off of them because you're just taking fire the whole time. And we're also abandoning the trenches because you can't shoot out of a trench. Trench warfare was not perfected until the Petersburg Campaign of 1864. This is it. This is like April of 1861 at least, at most. So let's just. Hey, I thought that tree was going to block you.
I thought for sure it was too, but it
All right,
worked
let's
out.
end this. Let's see what the reward is for beating a game that, as the Union, is very difficult to complete because of the Florida curse. Now, it's somewhat ironic that Florida is one of the Confederate strongholds because Florida doesn't actually have that much of a role in the Civil War. The North mostly just wants it to make sure their, blockade is... Oh, the general's still on the field.
Oh, right. We got to defeat the general.
Now, we're just going to have to wait. We've got this place. We got this man. We got this by the
This
ass.
could be problematic. We better split this guy to make sure we can reinforce behind our...
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Take two. But leave the bulk of them on the,
the important spot.
yeah. All right. Let's see if he obligingly moves in closer to us. He does not. Wait, we can still attack him, though. There is a connection to Mississippi, I bet it.
Yeah. I think that little corner there,
Yeah. So,
he's just having some fun riding the trains before we do it.
let's ice this deadbeat.
Okay, let's see if we can split them first. Just to check.
For our forefather.
Nope.
Nope. But you got guys to move in if it comes to that, but it's not.
It might just end automatically.
It'll
too.
end automatically. I'm pretty sure this game will at least be merciful in that. All right, and this is a classic battle. He's got a pretty decent army. You've got a pretty decent army. Let's end this fairly.
Okay, let's see. He's going to be able to move.
If you line up behind
Like
that
here,
tree in
here.
roughly the center of the camera,
Yeah, I think right around in here.
yeah, I think by the time he gets to that point, he'll have exhausted all of his movement, and you can open fire. You won't be able to kill him. You'll lose men. Just boys, really. Pixel boys. But you'll win. And this is going to be our Gettysburg.
Oh, he can shoot us from there.
Oh, boy. Can you even shoot them from where you are? No, you can't.
No. Are you? Oh my
Oh.
god. All right.
Dastardly.
Charge into the trenches.
Yeah. You can still lay down fire on him. It's over.
Oh, this guy can shoot him.
He can shoot. You're more accurate the closer you are, which makes sense.
And that guy can shoot too. Just the one person couldn't do it.
Yeah. Okay. I do appreciate that they made it so that the closer the units are firing, the more damage they do. I do wish they had bayonets. There's no bayonet charge. Okay. Magic pixel hunt.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Magic pixels. And we're about to see Appomattox Courthouse. Only in Mississippi. Instead of Northern Virginia.
All right, just gotta hope it doesn't crash before we get there.
Yeah. Basically, we're just... Come on, game. Hold together. Just one more turn. I'm pretty sure we've seen this map enough.
Oh my god, he...
I
Oh,
have
we
anyway.
finally got
Okay.
it.
This should be the end of it, unless he had reinforcements. Nope.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what happened at Appomattox Courthouse. Mainstream media doesn't want. Okay, freeze frame. Don't you forget about me.
Okay, Don, how many states were there during the Civil War? Was that inaccurate?
I will be stone cold dead before I recognize Missouri. God damn it. Okay. I think that's all.
That's all, folks.